New game. Yes, it has multiplayer.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas? Or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic.
Okay.
Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt will make your dreams come true.
Okay. Being next to a university makes sense. Insomnia means sleep, but scope is like sleep space. Okay. Oh, that is a field of view effect. Are we gonna get like Alice in Wonderland sort of stuff? Okay, we just signed terms of service. Yep. Observational nonsense. If it disappears from view, it disappears. Perception is reality. Okay. So if something is further away from us, it stays the same relative size.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Or right click to rotate. Okay. A very powerful jump. Good to know. No objects beyond this point at all times. Aim very tiny. Ah, okay, it's... Auto logic. And then we need the... Again.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Okay, so that's just an optical illusion. Also, the paint bucket. There's an indicator that it was painted. Need to make it a bit bigger. Okay. It's the overlap. If it's overlapping that rim, it's in front of it. If it's overlaps the bar, it's in front of it. Interesting. So it does have that mess of perception of objects in front of other objects are smaller. We cannot grab the rest of the cheese. Yep.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
12:05. Wonder if that's important. Okay. A very tiny button. If you tell me not to go somewhere, I'm gonna go there.
Warning: you have deviated from the orientation.
Please use
pathway.
other door.
At the Pierce Institute, patient safety is
Dream
a keynote
soda.
in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
Okay, okay. Okay, there's the button. There's the object. There we go.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Oh, there we go. How do I get through the room if I can no pick up? Because I am in the doorway. Restart checkpoint. Yep. Objects will be found. Wait. Oh, yep. Huh. Gallery of objects. We got a looping hallway. Okay. Exit. Okay. Quick before it closes. God.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through final doorways indicated.
Okay. Oh, I see. Hmm. Okay, so I can open it, but I can't. Is there anything else I can grab through here? Oh. That works. Okay. No run button. Hmm. There's a different time. Whoop. Sweet bee. Okay. But we are not awake. We were told we could not wake. Dream Soda, we're definitely not awake. Hmm. That's fake. Oh, that is it. The fact that that works as an optical illusion is wild. Whoa. Okay. Exit, exit, exit goes around in a circle. Really? It does. Anything to grab. Grabbity, grabbity. Oh, you. Ow. Aircon. It's a convention for stairs. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
Huh? Painted on. Weird. Weird, wild, and wonderful. The illusion of choice. That's new. Hmm. Painted in a way that it can't be... Wait, can I move the lamp? No. Hmm. Okay. Okay. There it is. And you have the rest of that on it. Oh, it's hollow. Interesting. The jump is generous. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Okay. I need to be up there. Grab the cube and okay. I was gonna say, why did I want that? And that's kind of an example of why.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
Well, like, absolutely not. Okay. What is that? I can't tell. It looks like a tiny little bed. Oh wait, this is the... That's the circular room from earlier. How are we over an... Don't think about it, don't think about it. This place doesn't make sense with time nor space. It's simply madness.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Now we're getting into weird shit with stuff with angles. Don't get lost. Beer fund, $5. Regular person, 3 to 5 dreams per night. Don't meet sister-in-law. What if there is fire in elevator? God. Seize the day. They're having fun playing with space. 4 AM. Okay. Really having fun playing with space.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
The gap. The forbidden gap that just goes nowhere. Curators only. Okay. Also, there's another one of them. And another. Oh. Can I? I will smuggle my items as far as I can. Watch out for falls. Again. Oh, security light. Blah!
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
I mean... Okay. Trying to do something that didn't solve the problem.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Finally. Okay. It's a blueprint of some sort. Why is that important? I don't know. Okay. Dream layers of the mind. You are here. Emotions and expressions. Highly effective dreams. Testers. So far. People only dream of ordinary objects. Boring. Huh. Feeling lucky? Okay. So this is a bit Alice in Wonderland, but more from an analytical mindset, I guess? 5.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
That's not haunting. No, emergency generators this way. Okay. Road closed. That is the only way forward, though. Oh, great. Why did that startle me? Monday, murder. Tuesday, murder. Wednesday, murder. Thursday, murder. Friday, murder. Saturday, murder. Sunday, beans. Okay. So we're locked in here. Whoa. Okay. We're now having to deal with the absence of information. Diet. Nice. And there was an opposite direction. Notice emergency generator. I had a feeling. Ah. It's like it's a void. It's this. It's sort of. Damn it. That's just tricksy. Expecting it to happen again.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
Is that?
The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Oh, chess pieces. I see.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Going through some baggage. Oh, we're not allowed to night light again. Well, screw you, I'll light the road up myself. Ha, bricks this time.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with
Yeah.
99% of patients
The knife
who
is
are able
gone.
to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Two, one. Nope. No door slam. Interesting. The back rooms of a kitchen. Ha ha ha! Red paint to repaint the room. Cloud insert. Perception. Simulation layout. Materials. Aluminum, plastic. Z clipping? Needs testing. Cloning. Biggest question. Which is the real one? Self-doubt. Worthlessness. Prompts heart health. Blood sugar regulation. Anti-cancer. Potassium. Anti-inflation. Too many. How many really? Order longer freezer flaps. Enjoy avocados. God, that dates things. Six. Huh. I think that's the first surveillance camera I've noted. That's the cloud thing that they were doing earlier.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
And the lighting gets weird. Okay. Right click to return. Okay. Okay. Really simple. Just get the apple to move. Ah. Okay, that's the issue, is I can't get them out the stairs even if I wanted to. God damn it.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Similar sculpture, sleep line gallery. Hmm. Okay. Neuroscience. That's the cloud insert one that we saw earlier.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas.
Perception is
Hello.
reality.
My introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but
Lucid
I also
dreaming.
do not know how.
Hmm.
Transmission ends.
Why does it sound like the AI interface is having an issue? Still doing that, huh?
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader, patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with?
What if I forget to set the alarm?
Edge science with cutting.
Emergency
and
exit
tomorrow
protocol.
can be right. And buts, no ifs, or look good.
Huh. Feels friendly. family produce. Farm to mind, mind to heart. Okay. That sounds like we're getting to the point in dream logic where words no longer make sense and you can't read. 7. It's different. We're on the other side.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Hang on, there was another doorway over here. What's this way? A dead end. A pamphlet about us, our mission. Should you choose to accept, you will be in here forever and ever and ever. Really? Now we're getting into the real Allison Land nonsense. Oh god. Yep. We're bending our size.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Jenga tower with a house on top. Okay. Yeah. At least it taught us about fans earlier. Oh my god. Oop, can't go that way. I need the fan again. Managed to perfectly topple it into a location I couldn't get into. Okay. Why is there something weird about this room? I get it. I don't think that's how I was supposed to do that. But oh well. Showers. Oh. The room continues that way.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Hmm. It looks like it, but I can't get in there. I get it. Trying to skip half the puzzle without knowing the other half.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
so far. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk all the way over there. I'm so tiny. But I need to get back to regular size, so I need to go through the door. And then come back through it? Wait. But won't I be small when I go through the other side? Ugh. No. There we go. I was in that. Okay. You can go back over there. I need a bit more space. Gotcha. 5-6 dreams. Dream 5 is the absolute limit. What's the emergency protocol to the emergency protocol? Function overloading. Volume of cuboid. Long volume. Length limit B. Oh god. Volume of a cube. A volume... Meeting for Cardboard Lovers Association. Ah, I missed it. It was in 1991. But I'm a cardboard lover. Helly knows exactly what I mean when I say that. Wait. Hey. What? That's not following the pattern.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion. Impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis. Patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency
Wake up,
exit
wake up, wake up,
protocol
wake up,
has
wake
been
up, wake up, wake up.
emergency destroyed. Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Okay. There we go. What was that meeting room? Oh. Okay. And the other way's open now. No, it's not. There's nothing here. Oops, something changed. So I was imagining that part.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnosculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state. Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Oh, they're just vents. I don't think that door's possible to get to. Exit temporarily moved. Okay. Halo 1. Perception is not reality. Okay. Okay, I was actually progressing, but not to my knowledge. Halo 2. Huh? That's the rule. So whatever way it says, I need to face the other way to set that so I can go through. That was convoluted. Where did the dice go?
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Another blueprint. No idea what they're in relation to. Okay, reality is very much collapsing. Perception is reality. Okay. Interesting.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Yeah. Oh, the elevator is gone. So it's infinite until we get to a certain point, and then the wall concretes. As you can see by the skybox, those walls don't exist until after a certain point. There it is. Welcome. Interesting. This is new.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
Paradox behavior 101. White space. Reminder, call Jungle's management. Music too dang loud. Scent of burned curry. Shipment of food coming here. Don't have space for more. Ask if they can hand out flyers for testing. Also ask Rysan Medical for increased canisters. Order frequently.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Oh. We crashed it with a paradox. A door that was inside of itself. Oh, that's trippy. Up warping.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload. Please overload for dream explosion. Conclusion dream overcall frame.
Okay, now we did the paradox. Oh, that is... Oh, there is a wall there. Not an exit. Okay. Okay. Is this with the giant pencil earlier? Nope.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Okay, there is something in the fog. I'm going fast, but I am taking it all in. This is surreal. This is the starting room. The private area was where we were. Files. Okay. You need a point of reference on the horizon. There we go. Huh? A light fixture? God. I am loving this. It's like trippy sort of space. Okay. Huh. became a box.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Because we are bound by the rules of reality and we start to impose those rules on our subconscious. Subconscious? Yeah. Our subconscious understanding of reality. Ooh, I turned the lights out. Nah. And the illusion of choice. And they wrap round into each other. Okay. There we go. Thinking outside the box.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Wait, there's something up here. And that's a giant crushed chess piece. Damn it. Can't go that way. If you give me the option to wander, I'm going to wander. Okay. So we're outside the room, but inside the boundaries. Not what I meant. We're outside the room, but the outside of the room is just another room. It's like the concept of a gate. You put a fence round something to keep things out or to keep things in. Have you fenced yourself in the world or the world outside of you? Ooh. Okay. Ah, I was right. The spaces are only solid when there is a piece on it. If I was to take the piece off, I fall through. Wait, I kept it? But I didn't duplicate it. Okay. Okay. So I want to go down. Oh, trippy. But it's just an illusion of where I'm facing and it voxels. Falling into the alarm clock. Was that the end? No.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problem
Here I am in control.
can be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
I'll have my bit to say later.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
Superliminal.